Hello and welcome to Just Do It, a Dewey Brothers podcast. We're coming at you with a high energy episode. It's episode 9. We're ready to go. Eric, where's all your energy for this season 6, episode 9 episode?
Alex, the
Woo!
evil energy bandit came in and took all my energy. I'm charging up on some batteries right now. I'm letting that battery acid leach into my veins so I can be strong. But right now I'm not feeling the energy, man.
Oh, I got tons to spare. Chow, plow. That's the noise energy
Oh, yo,
crackling there.
doing, bada bing, bada boom, hey. Oh, we got the energy now.
Got all the energy on this Thursday morning.
That's true.
All right, Eric. Coming out to the peeps. What did you do last weekend? How was it? Do any skiing? Get it in there?
Oh, I think I skied a little. I mean, I had some fun. I was doing it like this. Ooh, ah, skirt, swoosh, ba, wee, ying dong. So, obviously, for all our video watchers out there, you just saw me do a great skiing impersonation, and that's what I did this weekend.
Wow, I mean, I thought the double backflip was unnecessary in the slalom, but the judges approved. Sorry for all you audio listeners out there. I mean, this video is amazing. You should see this recording of Eric racing last week.
It is. It's impressive. Honestly, I don't know how I pulled it off, but the Russian judge was really impressed, and he's
never impressed.
He's never happy. So I was happy with the end result. We had a good time. Alex, what about them Olympics, man?
I mean, I've been like catching them here and there. Got any spice to talk about the Olympics? I was out skiing yesterday or this weekend in the deep powder. That was pretty sweet.
That is fun.
After ski, I had too much powder on Saturday, and I said, you know what I need?
Were you tired?
Yep. So I went on down and got the ice pellets of Manchester. So good.
What are the ice pellets of Manchester?
Whatever's at Pat's Peak, my friend.
Good old Pathus and their ice pellets.
Pathus sleet for days.
I heard that they're actually one of the only resorts in America to have banned powder.
Yeah, powder is not allowed. They are entirely sleet-based.
Which, it's bold take.
They make their own sleet at night, actually, on the entire mountain.
And like I said, bold take coming from a ski resort, but I think it's paying off for them. They attract quite the crowd that goes just for the ice pellets.
Exactly. I mean, they have that packed powder in quotes because there's no powder there. It's like how I bake cookies with love, but in quotes, because there's no love in my cookies.
None, because I actually siphon out the love from the cookie dough and I eat it all.
Exactly.
The cookie dough's the best part.
We did some skiing shenanigans last weekend. It was pretty good. The Olympics, they got skiing in them. What sort of high energy, highfalutin Olympics are there?
Let's just say America, USA, baby.
USA. I heard we won a skiing medal. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, man.
Ryan never happens.
Ryan Cochran Siegel.
Oh, Cochran Siegel, our boy.
Our Vermont boy. He was fast. He was going downhill in the downhill on some downhill skis, and let's just say he put it down the hill.
I thought he medaled in GS.
No, it was downhill.
Oh,
he got silver.
Nice.
So obviously he didn't win, which was a little frustrating.
Did you see the guy who won though?
Oh my gosh, I believe
man was built like a brick.
Well, he was an Austrian, Alex.
Dude he was wide.
Wide and strong, and no friction was going on. He was just gliding over the skill.
Man had a lot of he had extra gravity. This dude, the monster.
But yep. Our boy, our Vermont guy getting silver. Let's see. The world of women's skiing, Michaela Schifrin DNF'd in both of her races. Very sad.
Yep.
Tough to hear. Hopefully her spirits are high and no one is lambasting her on the internet, but I know that people are, because that's how the internet works.
Absolute unit of an Austrian was Beat Foots, who won the gold in downhill.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
I thought it was Matthias Meyer.
Are you sure you weren't watching a different race?
I'm not sure.
You sure you're not talking about GS? Pretty sure you're still talking about GS.
I definitely am not. They have not done that yet.
All right. Well, my man Beat Foots, the I guess Swiss,
Oh yeah, I
absolute
think it is
monster of
Fuchs.
a man, got Olympic gold.
Yeah, sounds about right.
All right. Let's get on with our main topic, Eric. We got to keep the energy rolling in this podcast. Got to keep them hyped up. Otherwise, I'm going to fall asleep.
Well, that is why we are talking about Barrow, Utah, Alex.
Oh, is it right after Wheel, Utah?
Not quite. It is
Oh.
what we call a ghost town.
Ooh. What's Barrow, Utah's most notable ghost resident?
I believe it is Senor Phantasmo.
Oh, Senor Phantasmo? He plays in that
Yes.
mariachi band, right?
Yeah. Barrow, Utah is actually home of the ghost mariachi bands. Believe it or not, Mexico was inspired. The entire culture of Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
Mexican culture as a whole, was inspired by what goes on in Barrow, Utah.
Well, actually, Eric, February 10th is the giant mariachi fest in Barrow, Utah, the ghost town. It's like
It's
Burning
true.
Man, except everyone's already dead before they do it.
Yes, that is 100%.
And not just on the inside, but also on the outside. It's where all the
Oh,
ghosts come to have the big mariachi fest. So it makes sense that it's being headlined by Senor Phantasmo.
well, of Barrow,
Fame.
history.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Haunting.
Let's see. What's really special is I believe that what ultimately struck Senor Phantasmo was part of the Union Pacific Railroad line because
Ooh.
it is located right along the Central Corridor.
Yep.
And I want to say, if my history books have taught me anything, it's that back in the day they used to tie up mariachi band members on the tracks and wait for the conductors to be belligerent and chain smoking their cigarettes with Joe Camel next to them, and they'd be like, and Joe Camel's whispering in their ear like, take down the mariachis. And then the conductor would be like, hey, brother, that's what I'm talking about. Full steam ahead. And then he would personally go back and throw some more coal onto the engine, into the boiler.
Boiler from his lit cigarette.
Yeah, and just get that thing going. I heard that's actually, it's Utah, so that's where the land speed records were first broken, was because of these conductors
trying to run over mariachis.
Yeah.
Anti-mariachi conductors in Barrow, Utah. Wow. Eric, that is an interesting bit of history brought to you by Red Dead Redemption, the video game. Now, I know for a fact that because everyone has heard Senor Phantasmo's number one hit, La Cucaracha in La Biblioteca, right? Everyone knows La
everyone's heard
Cucaracha
that.
and La Biblioteca, but what's his second favorite? His second most popular hit?
It's El Train es Coming. El Train es Coming.
El Train devuelve. Very good.
Corre.
The train returns. Now that is another good one.
That oh my gosh, that's true storytelling in the form of music, if I do say so myself.
Absolutely. It's part history in that one too. Yeah, I mean, nothing gets me going though than un biblioteca, con mi gato en mi biblioteca, con mi pantalones, con mi gata, da in la biblioteca. Oh, what a song.
Yes, you're right. It is most definitely a song.
I mean, dude, it's an earworm. It's one of those Spanish earworms. You know what they call them in Spanish?
Let's see. Worm de ajaro. ¿Qué es la palabra por ear?
Oreja? Well, it's not ojo.
Yeah. No, because it's similar to. I remember it being similar to ojo. But
Oreja?
yeah, I believe it's oreja.
Oreja? Yeah. They call them cockroaches, so it's la cucaracha and la oreja.
Yeah. Sounds about.
Yeah. They call them a cockroach ear. as opposed to an earworm.
La cucaracha.
En la biblioteca. Exactly. Well, now we're off the air in all of Mexico. How about we move on to our next subject?
That probably happened when I said that the all of Mexican culture can be derived from Barrow, Utah.
Well, maybe. I don't remember saying that. That sounds like a ghost tale to me.
That sounds like one for the history books written in Texas. The Texas McGraw-Hill textbooks are definitely not playing some sort of propaganda in the history.
Absolutely not. So here's a subject, Eric, that is of the utmost importance right now, and that is tanning. Everyone knows the days are getting longer, and you got to get that tan on before summer hits. So I got a little poem. I think maybe you got a little poem. We should share.
So, Alex, Puxatawny Phil, actually, he just recently came out last week, and he was, do you remember what he said?
What exactly?
He said it's 6 more weeks until tanning season. Actually, 6 more weeks until beach season. And that means you got to start working on your base layers now.
Exactly. Got to get them built up. No time for slacking.
If you don't have a base tan by the time you're hitting the beaches, let's just say everyone's going to point and laugh at how reflective you are.
Exactly. So, do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first? Well, we spit some bars about prepping for summer.
Yeah, I think I can go. So, all right, picture this.
We were both butt naked. Oh.
Not quite. But so picture this: the sun over there, party. They're grilling. They're having a good time out on the beach. Woo, woo, party. Caca, caca. That was the seagull that just flew by. Oh, no, what's this? Caca, caca. The seagull's coming down. He's attacking the grill. Oh, my gosh, he stole all the hot dogs. Okay.
Come back here. Come on, get seagull. Gosh darn. Come on, give me them hot dogs. Oh, that's Uncle Jerry.
The scene is laid in front of us. Fun in the sun. Break out the buns. My skin is like hot dogs out here frying. All of the little cells dying. Sunscreen? Never heard of it. If you put it on me, I'll throw a fit. The smell is terrible. Even if you're charitable. It's just so unnatural. It makes you as slimy as a mackerel. I ain't no wuss. I can get that slimy feeling from this pus. That's right, my blisters are growing, and I'm proudly showing, because this year's tan is one for the ages, and my skin is going through all the stages. The cocoon is gonna peel, and then I'm actually gonna be able to feel. But I'll be in the sun-soaked Adonis with a beauty-like rawness.
Jesus, Eric, you need to get some lotion, dude.
No, because just like our boys, the Frostbow bros, bite and nip.
Yep.
Our skin has been through some things.
Oh no. All right. Well, I in particular enjoyed the graphic imagery of all the degrees of burns from those hot lines of yours. The way they were just sizzling in the hot summer sun without any sunscreen.
Never. I would never put on that stuff.
And while I was listening to that beautiful poem, Eric, that beautiful rendition of just vile levels of carcinogens in your skin, I was thrown back to a time before the summer, right at the cusp of summer. And I wrote this bad boy. You ready for it?
I want to hear it.
All right, this one's called Gog Tan. It's February, so it's time to tan, get in the sun, and make a plan. Watch out for all the ogles while you bust out your goggles. Buckle up and soak in the rays. Tan your lower face for days. Get the look going to the moon. It's all about the reverse raccoon. The steeziest look in all the land, the super studly Goggle Tan. So I think I'm a marketing genius, but it basically says itself. I mean, Gog Tan.
Yeah, Alex. I'm pretty sure that Gog Tan is gonna hit the Vogue catalogs real soon.
Oh yeah, and you can't just like fake a Gog Tan. You got to earn that bad boy.
Oh yeah, I mean you aren't hitting what is it? The tanning bed with goggles on. That'll ruin the UV protection that they provide. Like
exactly.
You got to get that the way God intended, which is out there crushing some slopes, hitting some dewy rolls.
Exactly. When you're skinning up every morning, right as the sun is creaking over the mountain, because if you skin up earlier than that, you're not going to get your tan in. You
That's
got to wear
true.
the goggles. I don't care if they fog up, man. It's important. Otherwise, how are
Alex,
they going to know how cool you are?
what would you rather do? See or be seen?
Ooh, that is the visionary direction of someone with I can already see it right now, and I wish our listeners at home were watching the video version of this podcast.
That's true. The video
It's
version
good, Eric. It's coming
good.
in. Your gog
Oh
tan is
yeah,
coming in.
you know it is.
That was my little poem. Those little, take care of your skin is I think what both the Dewey brothers were saying.
Yeah, because we love skin.
And carcinoma.
That
the most
might
badass
be
of all the cancers.
yeah. I don't know. I think the most badass cancer is ass cancer, but
Oh, okay.
that one is pretty bad for you.
Because of how terrible it is. Yeah.
It's pretty bad for your bum.
Not good. Don't increase your cancer risk at all if you can help it. Try to.
Yeah. No,
That's
cancer.
a PSA.
Cancers are bad.
Yep, from the MACC. That's your one MACC sponsored legal PSA. Don't get cancer, kids.
At least do everything you can to avoid getting cancer.
Don't be born in the month of whichever that one is, because it's not. No one wants that.
Oh yeah, I screwed up there, Alex.
Yep.
Let's just say the giant crabs are coming, and they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight
late
till
June, early July. Wrong time. Don't be born there because you'll be full of cancer.
All right. Alex, questions. I know you got them. I know you have them. I got answers. I think maybe.
All right. This one's coming hot and fresh off of Twitter. We got Gertie here at Tay Swiffin. Almost like a Taylor Swift fan, but they missed most of the letters. Yes. So Gertie is asking, why are there no pink 32-ounce Nalgene bottles available anywhere? Question mark, 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 question mark.
All right, that's obvious. The answer's simple. Pink 32-ounce Nalgenes are too girly, and only cool guy colors and guys are allowed to use Nalgenes.
Uh-oh, Eric, I got bad news for you.
Uh-oh, what is it?
The real reason there's no 32-ounce pink Nalgene water bottles is I bought them all so we could print Dewey merch onto them.
You bet we did.
So that's going to be problematic because we all know our audience is what? That our audience isn't made of the manliest of men? No way.
That's hard to believe.
Hold on, Eric. Wait, it's even better than that. It turns out that we thought, based on initial reactions, that pink water bottles weren't for manly men, but it turns out they're even more manly than teal water bottles.
It's true. That is 100% factual. And that's why you guys need to get on the Just Do It podcast merchandising list. We got cool pink water bottles that really scream, I'm a man.
They scream, just do it.
Can you describe, Alex, what someone would say when they saw you walking around with a Just Do It water bottle?
All right, so all the Just Do It water bottles come with one random sticker pre-stickered on there underneath the printing of Just Do It, because we know how important it is for Nalgene connoisseurs everywhere to build up a thick protective layer of stickers, much like how you need to build up a thick protective layer of tans called your base tan in order to really be ready for swimsuit season.
That is true.
The first thing you're going to notice is pre-stickered, right? Who knows what you're already supporting, but you pick this Just Do It water bottle up at the lost and found at the gym and can't complain.
Alex, remember, it's sort of like a little game of roulette, because you might get a, let's say, a Bernie sticker under there, but do you know what else you could get?
Gold.
An Al Gore sticker under there. We're going way back.
The nice thing about the Al Gore sticker is you can cover it up with that big pile of Moon Sapphire stickers. So
that's true. Alex, you might get one of the Keep Vermont Weird stickers, and you might
Yep.
also get one of the New Jersey Proud kind of sticker.
So you never know what you're gonna get, which is why that's the excitement, right? Being like that, it's owning it. It's the ability to own something you didn't know you supported until you got a just Dewey water bottle.
Alex,
That's the user experience.
we're kind of like the real world loot boxes, you know?
Exactly.
And we took that off of EA Games. EA Games. It's in the microtransaction.
Exactly. EA Games is in the microtransactions, which is why we're also announcing there will be 3 out of the 5,000 water bottles that we're selling here. 3 of them will have the extra rare sticker, in addition to the normal sticker, and you know it's extra rare because it's hollow foil.
Yes, that is
And
true.
it's the Keep Vermont Weirder Still sticker. So watch out for that. And the only way to guarantee you get it is to buy 500 or more Nalgene's. So
It's actually not Nalgene brand. We had to create our own water bottle company. We called them Now Chromosomes.
it's all about them now chromosomes. All right, Eric, we got to
No
answer this one
genes
last
here.
question, and then we need to fill in more sponsors here. Okay, so this
Yep,
one
yep.
is coming straight out of the ether. I just summoned this one up. It says, "Hey Dewey Bros, if I pimp out my skis, do you think I can get into the Olympics and at least start a new sport, retired ski dad?" And the answer is simple to that one. Where you need pimped out blingin' skis from Pimp My Skis subsidiary of Pimp My Tractor,
PMS.
Slovenia branch.
Oh no.
That's going to get you into where those are a legal requirement by the barely existent governing body of the sport is the uphill downhill.
That is true.
So you got to bring the uphill downhill into the Olympics by having your skis so chromed up and blinging that you're going to get the judges' attention from 2 continents away.
Well, Alex, the thing is, it's sort of like NASCAR, where the Pimp My Tractor guys, the Pimp My Ski guys, they have money. And no, they need money. So
that's right. That's why they're selling sponsorships on top of your.
I was gonna say a lot of the decals are actually just ads for various Eastern European companies.
Right. So we should thank our sponsors, including those Eastern European companies, and wrap this bad boy up.
No.
What are while we thank the sponsors for this podcast, what are some of the sponsors that may appear on your Just Do It Brothers Pimp My Skis ski decals?
Obviously Gertie's Goat Milk.
Yep.
Can't go wrong there. The brand new balaclava from Balaclavas R Us.
Senior Phantasmos La Cucaracha in La Biblioteca. Out now, remastered edition. Get that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Can't go wrong with the Croissant Emporium, with every type of croissant that you could ever ask for.
Just Do It. Now chromosomes. It's all in the loot boxes, baby. Get them loot box water bottles.
We have EA Games, the kings of the microtransactions and having to advertise everywhere.
EA Games, it's in the sport.
It's in the loot boxes.
Also, our actual sponsors that keep this podcast running day in, day out, we got to thank none other than EJCC, the Essex Junction Curling Club. Heard they had a Bonspiel last weekend. It was really good.
I got to thank Big Tony's Tanning Solution. It's a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of mysterious goo. How do you think it gets that dark and oily?
Don't forget the rosemary. You got to smell fresh. Big Tony's. This podcast, as always, brought to you by Homegrown Hops.
Oh,
your location place for all hopped up homebrews, homegrown hops.
I gotta thank Big Rose for getting money and shilling their new product, Big Rose. It's Valentine's Day is coming up, so get your special one, a Big Rose.
It's a glass rose filled with Big Rosé. It's delicious. And that has
something.
and it's something. And that has been a Just Do It, Dewey Brothers episode 8, season 6. Eric, thank you for potting with me, and don't forget, how do I sign this podcast off? Oh, that's right. I'm Alex.
I'm Eric.
And for the love of God, man.
Just send it.
Wow,
Wow, that was something else.
It's going to be a nightmare to edit, but it was a good cast. It was a good cast.
We got Casty.